me like.
Alola, lads and lasses, and welcome back to the Pokemon Sun Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we got through most of the early game tutorial mashing, I think. I mean, I don't really remember how much is left, but we did a lot of skipping in terms of Lily and Kukui's dialogue, and honestly don't feel like I missed much. You know, it could just be because we played these games before, but it really did not feel like anything necessary was skipped. But after that, we went to the trainer's school, where our encounter was a Solgaleo. And I soon realized that Solgaleo gets teleport super early on, for some reason. So it's still just our two boys here. It's still just Blimpo and Yorvis holding down the fort, but that will hopefully change this episode as long as we don't find more things with teleport. And yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna have to do probably some more tutorial mashing, but it's fine. You know, it's just plain good. And you know, I've been kind of like, this is like, you know, the fourth episode in a row that I've recorded at night, and Alola looks really pretty at night. Look at that sky. That looks amazing. Just, this whole shot just looks great. Like, this is a pretty game. I keep recording at night just to avoid the heat, and it still ends up hot, so it's like, should I just put up with it? I don't know, ever since that one time I ended the episode early, while, like, feeling like I was gonna pass out from the heat, and ever since then I've been kind of like, alright, I need to work on a solution, or I need to record at night. So what do you think? Howly is something, eh? Well, it's gotta be the best place ever. Oh yeah. Hey Slasher, come in here with me. I got a good idea for something you could do. What do you want me to do? I actually don't remember off the top of my head. I guess we gotta talk to you. Hello. Hey miss, is that true you get some kind of special gift if you have a Rotom Dex? My goodness, you get the news fast. Hardly anyone has a Rotom Dex. Yep, you get the Pokefinder. Sure. Alright, awesome. Isn't that awesome, Slasher? You get a Pokefinder. So what's a Pokefinder? Yep, likes to take pictures. I gotta say, despite Sun and Moon having... It's funny, I want to say this is the worst opening to any Pokemon game because of the tutorial. In terms of, like, you know, the way it opens with Tapu Koko and all that, it's such a good opening. But I think this game probably has the best ending, because that last shot after the credits of the picture, that hit me like a train the first time. I was like, oh, that's such a nice callback. Like, you wouldn't expect them to think to do something like that, because this was such a random, innocuous moment the first time it happens, and then it calls back at the end. And you know, I just said that it's probably the best ending in Pokemon, and then I remembered the ending of Black and White, which is... that's probably the best. Black and White are kind of just on another level, in many ways, but that ending, what you just get N looking at you, and you see him flying, or is it Black and White 2 you see him flying? I don't even remember, but that ending with N is, like, amazing. it's so great. Anyway, Finder's Keepers, and this is Finder is mine. Press R. Okay. Firing up the Pokefinder. I gotta lift up, even though I've got two cords coming out of this, I probably have to lift up, right? So I can... Or wait, or do you just use the... Oh no, you can just use that. Whoa. Okay. Hello, Pika. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. Isn't there a way to zoom in? Maybe he might have said it and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Can I... Oh, I can just hit that. Alright, that makes things much easier. I don't know what I did to turn that off. Okay, there. Gotta take all the good pictures of Pika. Okay. Hopefully I can get 7.8 out of 10, too much water. Funny meme. It actually is funny that they did that, but, you know. I thought there was a way to zoom in. I could not figure it out. I like that one. Yeah. I like that. He looks like he's doing a little dance or something. Pretty great. Oh, you think you can just give me ZZZ? I don't think so, buddy. 1,000 thumbs up. Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. I'm pretty sure in my original Sun playthrough, this was the only picture I took. Oh, no. I'm actually gonna close the Pokefinder. Just want to make sure I don't break the randomizer. I'm not positive that will. I just don't want to risk it. Like, I don't want to do things that are gonna write data to my 3DS, because that is like a recipe for disaster, honestly. But yeah, after the one Pokefinder thing, I don't recall ever doing it again. It's just not a very engaging minigame, I guess. Like, I mean, it's a cool idea, I just didn't care as much as I thought I would. Alright, so, there is grass here in Howley, so let's get ourselves another encounter. See if we can get our third Pokemon for this series. Who we got? Wow, okay, I mean, you're certainly fully evolved. Like, I'm not really worried about your power level. I'm more worried about how I feel about you as a Pokemon. That's kind of what's holding me back here a bit. I don't really want to wing attack you necessarily. I'm going to try just a normal Pokeball right off the bat. I don't expect it to work. I do not expect this to catch you, yeah. The question is, will you go down to one wing attack? I don't know. I'm 5 levels higher, but you're fully evolved, so I can't imagine you will. Plus, Yorvis doesn't have the most physical attack. That was pretty good, okay. I wish it had done a little more or a little less, so I could use either another one or you'd be in the red. But it's fine. All the howls are kind of scaring me. I don't think you have any physical things that can do too much damage other than, like, scratch, but I don't know. Just, you know, spooky scary. I don't remember if you get... whatever. Okay, so I'm at essentially -3 here, so that's a little spooky, but I don't know what to do about it necessarily, so I'm just gonna throw another ball. You were pretty close to staying in that last one. I could try supersonicking you, I guess. See if you wanna hit yourself once or twice, but after Red 721, I'm kind of afraid of confusing our encounters because, yeah, also you're double howled, so you'll probably knock yourself out if you hit yourself. I'm not positive that's how it works, but I'm pretty sure it is, so I probably shouldn't try it. Maybe you'll just stay in a ball, just be nice, and stay in the ball? Thank you. I'm so used to Pokemon Go now, how it's always a catch when you get 3 shakes. That's how it should be, honestly. Let's stop with this 3 shake into breakout thing. I left the XP share on. Although, I forgot to actually, like, to do a consensus. Like, I saw some people, like, I saw all the comments, but I kind of forgot to go back before this and check if a lot of you said what you want the XP share thing to be, because I have the memory of a fish. And, so I'm not really sure if everyone wanted this to happen, or not. But, like, it's a Friday episode. I think I'll just follow that formula, unless you guys tell me not to, so we'll do it, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna name you, though. I'm gonna name you Frenda. Yep. Yeah, you can tell when I give up. Sometimes you can tell, you know, I mean, even when it's a weird one like Yorvis, I went right to Yorvis. I didn't waste any time naming you Yorvis. You can tell when it's when it does a fade to white, and then it comes back with something like Frenda. You know I've reached my limit. So your quiet nature, which is plus special attack minus speed, which is not terrible for you because I don't think you have the greatest speed stat of all time. And you know, you, I think, will actually be a bit better than, I always forget, you gotta either press the button or you gotta just drag them. They don't have switch in there anymore. That was such a weird thing for them to remove. I never really understood that one, but I'm fine with it. It's whatever. But as I was saying, since this is Gen 7, you should actually be a bit stronger because I believe, I can't get past it. I can't get past without Lily distracting me. I believe your signature move was buffed in this gen. Gen 7 had more buffs than I remember. Did you guys know? I did not know this until relatively recently. Farfetch'd got a buff in Gen 7. I did not know this. It's like one of the biggest buffs in Pokemon history. He got like straight up, what was it, like 25 or 35 more base attack? Like, he got way stronger. He's still not good, but he went from like bad to like, okay, I could reasonably use a Farfetch'd now. I did not know that until recently when I was looking at him on Bulbapedia, and I was like, wow, okay, I don't know why they picked now of all times, but sure. Oh, Slasher, tell me, do you pick out all your own clothes? Of course I do. Oh, of course, most people do, don't they? I've always worn the clothes my mother wanted me to wear. I don't know if they really suit me. Oh, but that's not why I stopped you. I meant to give you these, Slasher. I received them inside the apparel shop here. I didn't even buy anything, but they said I was the 99,999th customer to visit the store. But I already have the same set, so I thought that maybe you might want them. What did she give you? It's, the lens case. That's right. It's a strange... Oh yeah, it's like all the makeup things. It's kind of strange that this is in the game. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of other things that people just give you in Pokemon without much explanation, but it's like, whatever. Do I want to get different hair or clothes? I guess I can look at the clothes. I don't know. I don't need to do this. I like buying clothes in these games, but it doesn't need to happen. We don't need to customize on camera because I'm just wasting time. So I'm just going to cut all that dang stuff out and we'll move along. And we'll move along to something else. All right. So we gotta heal up because our girl Frenda is pretty hurt. You know, she's got about half health because of our capturing situation, and she did not want to stay in a ball at full health, and that's the price you pay, frienda. That is the price you pay. But I hope you'll be pretty good. I've said so many times, I'm not the biggest fan of Delphox. I wish I was, but I'm not. There's no Pokemon that I want to dislike, but I sure don't go around talking about how much I love Delphox, because I don't. I'm sorry. But, you know, maybe this will change my mind. There have been other situations where I'm like, I don't really have any opinion on this Pokemon, and then I use it, and I'm like, okay, now I like you. Now you're cool. I saw those Team Skull numbskulls loitering around the marina again. I reported it to the captain, of course. This is what happens when young people have nothing to do and too much time on their hands. What a bunch of useless thugs. All they do is drag trainers into battles they don't want and try to steal people's Pokemon. I heard they keep trying to sneak into the trial site to steal Pokemon to sell. For some reason, site to steal Pokemon to sell. There's too many S's. I was just like, so steal Pokemon. And they fail every time. Yeah, Team Skull. Do we have to get into the whole Team Skull thing? I honestly don't even know how to feel about them. They're really fun in the anime, but they don't show up, like, at all. Maybe they start showing up more often in, like, Ultra Adventures and stuff, but, like, I mean, you know, I just today finished the normal Sun and Moon series, so I'm on Ultra Adventures tomorrow. Like, Team Skull has shown up, like, 2-3 times. Like, they really just do not hang around. It's just all Team Rocket all the time. And I don't necessarily hate that. And it's funny. It's not even all Team Rocket all the time compared to other series. Like, this is the one worst part of Rotom Dex. So sometimes he's saying something and you can't move on. Sometimes he's, like, distracting you from where you have to go, but, you know, because I was like, I wanted to see the map just to make sure this is where I have to go. We gotta go fight the Team Skull people. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Also, can I just say, the anime episodes with, where they go to, all the Alola peeps go down to Kanto, just about the best episodes of the show in a super long time. I loved those episodes so much. Like, there were just so many amazing callbacks, and the whole thing with Brock and the Mega Stone, that actually surprised me. I was like, what? Like, I actually was like losing it. I was like, here we go. And yeah, it was just so great to see them again and all the callbacks. I especially loved the Rapidash one. That was so, like, subtle, so great. Anyway, so Cap, just give up the Pokemon, yo. Oh, you from the trainer school already made your way to Howley, Hey, we're talking to you. It just annoys me how much of a joke Team Skull is. Like, they should be at least a little threatening. Like, I wanted them to be the most threatening evil team we've ever had, and instead they were just about the least threatening, and that's my big problem with them in a nutshell. But, you know, they before the games came out, they set them up as, like, being a big deal, and then, like, the first guy you talk to on the next route is like, oh, don't worry about Team Skull, they just suck. And he's not even, like, a trainer. Like, somehow he's not scared of them. Like, it was immediately like, uh-oh, this is a bad sign. What? Well, what, you trying to act hard? We're already hard as bone out here, homie. Yo, let's check these fools. No. Oh my, how terrifying. Only thieves steal people's Pokemon. I won't stand for it. Slasher, wasn't it? I'll ask you to take care of that one. I'll get rid of this one. Hey, stay you down. Okay, you don't have to fade to black. You can just fight me. Yo, check out, I changed the game with my mad Pokemon skills. Alright. It'd be kind of funny if you could go talk to the one Lima's in front of and then fight him, and he's like, oh, well, I guess you do all the work then, sure. Like, oh, you're the... Huh, you're still a Team Skull Grunt, but you're the wrong Team Skull Grunt. That's an interesting fluke of, gosh dang randomization, it seems. And, we've got a Grumpig. Now, Grumpig actually can be kind of scary from time to time. Like, I don't even know if I want to stay in. No, I think I'll switch out. I think we'll go to Blimpo, or not to Blimpo, to Yorvis. I think I'll go over to Yorvis. I mean, yeah, Yorvis will be fine. I'm kind of worried that you get an electric move. I don't think you do, but a lot of things do, and, we've not been super lucky with Yorvis getting hit by electric moves so far. It's already happened like 3 times or something. So, ooh, yeah, I definitely think I should be, wing attacking you. Even if Water Gun is stronger, I think you definitely have more special defense than physical. I don't know much about Grumpig, though. I'm just not a fan. Grumpig is one of those Pokemon, that I'm just like, no. Not a fan. Just, not only is it just I don't find it cute. I don't find it cool. I think the ball things on its head are kind of gross. Like, but like, I don't know. I've never used one. Like, and also the bigger one probably. Whenever I come up against it in like Nuzlocks and stuff, it's always annoying. It's always the worst. So I'm just not a fan of it. Maybe someday I will turn around and come to love Grumpig, but not today, dude. No fair, I was playing a different game. I was playing Pokemon Ruby the whole time. Let's get about this port, B. No one has to know about this. We don't need your whack Pokemon anyway, Alima. I do like the localization team actually did a decent job on the Team Skull dialogue for sure. Like, there are some games where they try to do like slang, and it's like the worst thing ever. Or like that Zelda game, was it Triforce Heroes? Where it like shoved in all the memes in specifically the American version, like, ugh. No, don't localize like that. And you know, you could argue that like homie and B, those are like memes, but I don't know, it just like, I could reasonably see people actually talking like that nowadays, so it works. There is a good chance though that in 20 years when we're on generation 14, I'm gonna look back on this and be like, ugh, ow. we probably won't be at generation 14 by then, just for the record. We don't know how the schedule's gonna work now that the games are on the Switch and all that. My thanks to you and your Pokemon. Why don't I heal your team to express my gratitude? Thanks, I guess. I must admit, I've been wondering about you since I saw you at the trainer school. Professor Kukui brought you along, and you and your Pokemon seem to defeat our teacher so effortlessly. Very well then, allow me to see if you're ready for my trial. Sure, I guess. I'm kinda scared about this, honestly, but I don't know. I mean, it's random, so you could be scary or not. It's random. That's what a randomizer means, Wade. Behold the magnificent Pokemon of the one and only Captain Alima. It's so interesting that he fights you, especially right after you beat up Team Skull. Like, they don't often give you 2 fights back to back. I forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, important trainers in this game have 6 Pokemon. I forgot. Well, we might be in for it. We might be in for it. Because, yeah, this is I mean, we can do it. It's fine. Maybe you'll have lower levels, because there's so many? Nope. Alright, Frenda, you know what? How about you try embering this thing? I want to see how strong you are. Not. Okay. You have Pursuit already. Cool. Ow. You know, I want to switch out, but you're probably going to do that again. Well, it shouldn't kill. There's no way it'll kill. I'm going to go out to Blimpo. Like, oh, and he didn't do it. Okay, maybe you'll go for, like, Growl. That would be nice. Go for Growl. Leer? Sure. I think that works, too. Doduo and Dodrio are Pokemon that I have definitely grown to love. Like, I don't know, it was just after using them in Let's Go Pikachu, I just suddenly was like, oh, you're actually, like, fun. Also, why did you have to do that? Okay, we can take another one. We can take another one just fine. And you went for a Leer anyway. Well, now if I miss, I'm gonna have to switch out. But what are the odds we'd miss 2 in a row? Okay. Blimpo, finish this thing off. Boom! See ya, Doduo. That's taking you out. What?! Oh my god, the adamant nature is really killing us right now. Alright, it's taken all of our Pokemon to take down this Doduo, but it will be defeated. Oh my god. Oh, Potion! Thunder didn't kill! Wow. Yeah, wow. That, definitely the adamant nature is even worse than I thought. Because that's insane. I wonder how the level scaling works on the important trainers. If I had to do it, you know, Ilima has 2 Pokemon normally, I think. I think he normally has something and then a Smeargle, maybe a Nidoran? I don't really remember. Or maybe it was a Rattata. I really don't remember. But, like, I would probably just have 3 of them be the level of one of them and 3 of them be the level of the other one, which could be scary in terms of, that could be scary when it comes to, gosh dang, the Smeargle, because I don't know what level it was. It could be like 12 or 13 for all we know. And, you know, if it's 12, it's actually going to be 13 because it's going to be boosted. Like, these guys might be level 8. I'm not sure if that thing in the randomizer rounds up or down or anything like that. I'm really not sure. But, boom. Starter on starter. My starter's fully evolved, even though I like your starter significantly more. I would probably rather use an Ivysaur for the entirety of a game than use Delphox. And, I'm sorry to say that. I really wish Bryson was just the final evolution. Can we just, in Sword and Shield, can we just go ahead and just switch them around? Just have Fennekin go right into Delphox, and then go into Bryson after that? Because that'll make me much happier. I'll feel much better about that. More lol. I'm going to cook you. I have a good matchup against you, because I always forget that fire resists fairy. It's kind of a weird one. I feel like fairy as a type, like, they made it to counter dragons, obviously. That is the reason it was created. And I feel like after that, they were kind of like, so what's good and bad against fairy? And so they just kind of made it up, like, without too much rhyme or reason. Also, we took a lot of damage from that. What are your stats? What is your defense is 21. That's not that bad. That is not bad at all. At least we have 31 over here, so we can not lose someone at least, because Yorvis should take this much better. But yeah, it's just like, it's so strange. Like, what else do they get against? Dark? Okay, I guess that's fine. Fighting? Sure, I guess fighting could have another weakness. What resists it? Fire. What? Okay. Like, it's just kind of, I feel like Dragon's the only one where I'm like, okay, I get it. And I guess Dark, but, you know. It's a very interesting type. And, wow, double levels for Friend off that. That's actually kind of crazy. Cast Form. Do I have to worry about you, Mr. Cast Form? Our whole team is kind of hurt. I'm not really sure. Like, I guess I could just leave Yorvis in. Like, oh, okay, I was going to say, oh yeah, you're gonna transform back. I forgot that's what happens. I was going to say you might be a random form, so do I have, like, someone who's good against multiple forms? I do not. I guess technically, if you think about it, Blimpo is good against multiple forms, because we could get anything off a metronome. But I know it ends up fine. I'm gonna water gun you regardless of what form you are, and you will be defeated. You will be super defeated, and, you know, Cast Form is a Pokemon that this game made me like less. I have never been a, who is this? Blimpo? What does Sweet Kiss do? Causes confusion? What's Charm do? Lowers attack? It harshly lowers attack. I didn't even realize it was harsh. I guess I'm glad I got rid of Growl instead then. Would I rather have Confusion or Sleep? Well, I want Sleep, so would I rather have Confusion or attack lowering? I think I'd rather have attack lowering. And plus, Sweet Kiss is only 75 accuracy, which is rough. So, yeah, I think this is the right play. Machop. Do I have to worry about you? I mean, I'm gonna stay in. Obviously, I have to stay in, but do I need to worry about what you're going to do? You're level 9. I can probably just wing attack you, and it'll be fine. I don't think we need to worry. Although... okay, we're good. I was like, although Machop is, like... I don't actually know what Machop's stats are. Put Machop's stats on screen. I don't imagine he's too strong because he evolves twice. If he evolved once, then I could see it, but since he... but then again, it's almost as if he does evolve once, because they like to make the trade Pokemon, like the middle form, be actually reasonably powerful, so that you don't have to trade, even if it will make them much stronger. I've noticed that a lot, where it's like, oh, the trade Pokemon actually isn't that big of a buff compared to the other one. It's like, you can get through a game just fine using Graveler. You know, you don't have to worry about getting Golem, although Golem is stronger, for sure. And, yeah, I like Golem. Golem is an underappreciated Pokemon. I especially like... I like the Alolan form more than the normal one, I think. He's kind of goofy, but... I don't know, I have a strong one in Go that I leave at gyms all the time. You, or should I say your Pokemon, make quite... or should I say you and your Pokemon make quite an interesting team. I do hope you'll come to Verdant Cavern and attempt the trial of Elima. You can get there from Route 2. That Rotom Dex of yours will show you the way. I bid you Alola. Alright, see you around. I almost said around, Irima. See you around, Ilima. I don't know, do most people say Ilima or Ilima? I don't even. Hello, Corsola. I like the Pokemon kind of shuffle to look at you. I really hope we lose the... I already mentioned it, so maybe it doesn't bear repeating, but I really hope in Sword and Shield we don't have the same walk in place for a second, and then turn. Like, let's do a little more to get things looking better. And like I said, no spoilers for Sun and Moon. This is not a spoiler. There's a TM in there, I forgot. This is not a spoiler, but it is something cool that I think you guys should know in case you missed it or in case you haven't been keeping up. Sword and Shield they revealed the number of people working on the game, like on the staff, and it is like double the number of people that worked on these games, which is super exciting. That is like, when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, like, the floodgates are open, dude. Like, that's super good. Also, we just got Reflect. That's really good. I think I'm gonna teach that to Blimpo in place of Charm. Like, I know I just talked about how good Charm is, but I think I'm gonna get rid of it, because Reflect is basically the same thing, except I have to reuse it every 5 turns, but most fights don't last 5 turns in this game, and, it's just, it covers the whole team. I'm sorry, I was gonna finish that sentence with, it covers the whole team, but I started to notice something. I mentioned in the last episode, blurry text. It's doing it right here. It's doing it on TMs. Thunder is crystal clear. To Reflect is a wondrous wall is like the blurriest thing I've ever read in my life. You're my wonder wall. I'm like, gosh, I don't know. I do not understand it. It's such a bizarre thing to me. I wonder if there's any explanation online as to why that happens. Like, why would some text be blurry? And I haven't checked this. Is it the same text every time you play the game? Or is it random? I really don't know. I don't have to go in here and see how, do I? I mean, obviously I don't because it doesn't have the red thing, but I don't know. Hey, but we should eat a malasada, why not? It's the miraculous munchie born in Alola. Welcome to your neighborhood malasada shop. What kind of malasada? I'll take a sweet malasada, why not? And then we'll sit and, we'll share it with... Let's share it with our boy Blimpo. I'm not sure if this raises friendliness or anything. Or friendship, happiness, whatever you want to call it. But we will share it with our friend Blimpo. Time to feed your hungry Togepi the fresh, sweet malasada. Togepi started nibbling at the sweet malasada. Munch, 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 munch. It sounds happy. Togepi's affection went up. Okay, I don't know if that's... Or affection is the, like, they survive on 1 HP to not make you sad. Dude, that whole thing screws me up. Like, I'm not afraid to admit it. I think I put more emotion into my, my Pokemon playthroughs than most people. You probably know this, based on how attached I get to my Pokemon in Nuzlocks. You know, I'm sitting here talking, I've talked so much trash on Delphox throughout my time on this channel, and I'm sitting here like, well, maybe I'll like, if Frenda makes me, you know, I'm like willing to turn around on any Pokemon because I get so attached. The whole thing where, like, it says it looks like they're gonna cry, I am, like, legally obligated to use a potion when that happens, because I do not have the heart to switch them out or attack. I mean, sometimes I switch them out, but that, like, screws with me on a weird, like, childhood emotional level. Like, I get, like, flashed back to my childhood, and I'm like, no, don't be sad! Like, I'm like, please don't be sad, Pokemon, I will give you a potion, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm glad to see a familiar face. I always get lost so quickly. I can't figure out the roads here, I can't even buy my own clothes. But yo, you're moving onto your first trial? You're going to Verdant Cavern? I read something in an old book once. It said that the island challenges were once a journey made to prove yourself and gain the strength to battle against the guardian deities of Alola, like Tapu Koko. The people in Iki Town said that Tapu Koko loves Pokemon battles, didn't they? If we could meet Tapu Koko once more, do you think we would find the answer to why it saved you and Nevi? I think it's saved us because even if it's a crazy, like, all-powerful deity, it doesn't want to watch a child and a Pokemon fall to their death. I'm going to assume that's why it saved me, Lily. Like, good luck on your first trial. I will hope that it goes well for you. You know, actually, if Cosmog fell from a great height, would he be okay? He might be, because he would, like, you would think he might just go, woo, when he hit the ground, you know? I don't know. Time to test it, Mythbusters. Drop a Nebby off a cliff. There's Slasher. I've got this ornery creature calmed again for now. Want to try giving him a little pat again? That's the only way he'll get used to you. Psh, okay. I don't know why I just ran right into Tauros. I saw you in an episode today, Tauros. In fact, I saw a bunch of Tauros because we went back to Kanto. Tied it all together. Maybe old Tauros here can feel your love for your Pokemon. He seems happy to know you, and yet it still seems to be like Tauros wants to stretch his legs on his own island challenge. Cool. He's out of here. What, you want to play tag now? The Mele Kahuna never loses, friend. Seems kind of irresponsible to let Tauros just go charging through a route. There could be some child like, I caught Caterpillar. These kids mowed down by Tauros. Like, you gotta keep them safe, Hala. Hala for Kahuna Hala. Careful out here, young trainer. Haven't you seen the way the grass shakes on Route 2? That rustling grass hides a Pokemon that is dying to pounce on some easy trainer target. But battling those feisty creatures can be worth it. They sometimes drop items after battle. Alright, so we actually might get 2 encounters on this route. I want to say Oh, because I've never Nuzlocked this before. I want to say maybe I talked about Nuzlocking before, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we found something before it could get to me. So our encounter on this route is... Minin! Dude, I am so okay with that. I am so okay with that. Like, I have recently seen that, like, I looked at Minin's stats and I was like, you're actually not bad. I always thought Minin was just terrible. And I was like, you're actually kind of reasonably useful. Like, it's definitely not the strongest Pokemon. Definitely not. But, dude, I am 100% okay with using a Minin. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. I'm super excited. Especially, can you learn Work Up? Can you learn Work Up? I don't know if you can, but if you can, you're going to be ridiculous. Yes, we will give Minin a nickname. It would appear you are not normally in Sun and Moon, because you did not have a Pokedex thing. And I will name you, I'm just gonna name you Rem. You know what? I think that's actually a fine name. I think Rem is a cool name for a cool little guy. Let's check you out immediately. I pressed X, but apparently I did not press X fast enough. I'm sorry, Palpitoad, but we only get one encounter here. And you know, I would have been fine with Palpitoad, for sure. But I'm pretty happy with Minin, too. I definitely would not have minded Palpitoad, but we do already have a water type, to be fair. And we got Minin, so I'm cool. We got Rem, so what else do you need? First things first, let's check you out. Let's see what you got for us. Plus speed, minus special defense. Okay, not great, but not horrible. Because obviously speed is really nice, but special defense is kind of your thing. I think it might actually be your best stat, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you might be faster, you might have better speed, but I want to say it's actually your best stat. So it's kind of a bummer that it's getting reduced. I would have much rather that have been attack or defense, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that nature, for sure. And, I'm gonna move Helping Hand up here. You can probably learn Work Up. There's always a chance you can't, and that will be a major bummer. You actually can't. Wow. That's a bummer. You know, but Frenda can learn it, so maybe I should just give that to you, honestly. Instead of like Tail Whip, like, would I rather have Howl or Tail Whip? I think I'd rather have Howl. Like, they basically do the same thing. So I'll teach that to you. You never know when it's gonna come in handy, you know. So we don't have to throw out Blimpo every time. So that's a major bummer. I was really hoping we could just immediately throw Thunder on you, because that would be ridiculous. But you can't always get a Chihuahua, so we're gonna go ahead and throw a Spark up there. Also, I'm gonna go back into the menu. I did this so much, and I don't know what it is about the 3DS menus. I feel like I did that a lot in the X Randomizer Nuzlocke, where I'm spamming it and I leave the menu, and then I'm like, wait, I had to do something. But yeah. Also, just for reference, that Chihuahua thing was just a reference to a song. They're saying you can't always get what you want, but it sounds like what Chihuahua, and that's what I thought it was when I was younger. So that's what made me say such a strange thing. Just wanted to put it out there. So you, Azumarill. So you're scary. I can't stay in on you. In fact, I believe you're really scary. Blimpo, what are your stats like? Just out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, I guess we kind of have to go to Yorvis. This could be bad. Just putting it out there, this could be bad. These things all have random abilities. A water gun? That's fine. Water gun me a million times over. I am completely fine with that. If you got randomized to huge power, we could be in trouble. We could legit be in some serious trouble. Water Sport, okay. I always, I swear to God, 9 out of 10 times people use Water Sport on me, I think it's Spout at first, and I go, and get all scared, and then I'm like, oh, never mind. It's actually the one that does nothing. That's kind of the problem with having two moves that are one letter apart, but, you know. Whatever, it's fine, no big deal. Big ol' wing attack. I like the wing attack animation. I believe Steel Wing is like almost the same thing, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know. It's a nice, simple animation. Yeah, it's completely passable. You want Flame Charge? Sure. You have... Okay, here's my conflict now. I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, Flame Charge is a good move. You know, it's pretty alright. It's better than Scratch, obviously. Frenda will do much better with Scratch. The trade-off is you won't be able to use Normalium Z. And that's annoying. Well, wait, actually, you can only give it to one person at a time, so never mind. I'll go ahead and give that to you. I forgot that you can actually only give the Z Crystal. Like, only one Pokemon can learn each type Z move at a time. So, yeah, I definitely want that to be on our boy Blimpo, because I want to use Z Metronome. And, yeah, it's just, I just think it'll be better over there. And if anyone needs the extra power, it's going to be Blimpo, so... Even though you would obviously be much more adept at using it, you know, we want to do this right. And I believe we're gonna find an encounter here, but it's not a first encounter. It's just an annoying encounter, and it's Pansage. You know, I like Pansage. Pansage is pretty cool. I don't know. I guess I mostly like Simisage. I mean, I don't love it, but it's fine. Do I have to worry? I have a plus speed nature. I have to be fast enough. Yeah, okay. I actually have to be fast enough. I should probably switch Rem out from up front. Oops. Okay. I believe I went the wrong direction, but it's fine. I want Blimpo up front. Well, you know, I want Blimpo up front because of Yawn and Reflect and all that, but at the same time, Blimpo is going to be hurt very badly by a lot of things, so I think I'll throw Yarvis up front. It's... Or maybe actually, well, I was gonna say, or maybe Frenda. But then again, now Frenda hits almost too hard with Flame Charge, so it's like, hey, it might do a little too much. But I wanted to go in here. This is why I went this direction. Could have just looked at the bottom screen. I kind of forgot. We get another encounter. Dude, we got 2 Pokemon for the first 3 episodes, and in episode 4 we get 3 new encounters. Epic! I don't know where that came from. Anyway, let's see who is waiting for us here. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. My throat is just fighting back. Alright. Alright. Do you have teleport too? I'm going to hope not. Does Supersonic work on you? I don't think it does, but I'm curious, so I'm gonna go for it. He avoided it. Well, that doesn't mean immune, so I guess it probably does work on you. And I'm gonna go for a wing attack, though, because I don't really want to confuse you. It kind of spooks me. And it gets me a little scared. Dragon Breath? Okay. We took Ominous Wind fine, so we should take that fine. Please don't paralyze me. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter if you paralyze me. I can just use Pokemon Refresh. Pokemon Refresh was maybe one step too far in terms of making, like, healing your Pokemon easier. You know, like, it's nice, for sure. I don't want to complain about it too much, but it's very much like status conditions don't matter much at all. I don't know, but then again, do they need to matter outside of the one battle they happen in? I guess not. I guess it kind of works. You know, plus, it takes your time. I remember there's definitely times when I was playing Sun for the first time where I was like, I could just use Pokemon Refresh, but that's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna use all these burn heals. You know, like, I'm just gonna waste them. You know, if I'm not gonna use them now, when am I gonna use them? Into the red, yes. Okay, that was a perfectly timed, exquisitely timed crit, my good friend Yarvis. And now I'm gonna go for the Great Ball. You're in the red, you're Great Balled. I can look at some stats if you don't stay in. If you don't stay in, maybe I'll take a look at some stats. But that's 3 shakes. Oh my god. Okay, you got me really like spooked there. I thought we actually had you for a second. Alright, let me look at some stats real quick. I need to go to the Pokemon. I'm gonna go to Yarvis and check out the summary. 27 special defense. What do you have? 23. So you honestly don't take things that much worse. You do have less health. The problem is... Oh, but will Yawn affect him? Oh, I don't know if this will work. I mean, what were we at before? Did we do 6? Did we take 6 damage from that Dragon Breath? Or was that Ominous Wind? I don't even remember. They're the same power, aren't they? I think Dragon Breath might be 5 power more. It might be 65. I'm just kind of worried. Oh, wait, no. I am a fool. Blimpo, get on out there. Get on out there, Blimpo. Because, you can't... Oh, wait, no, this is the same problem. Okay, well, it's fine. I'm gonna go for Yawn. Dragon Breath, yeah, does nothing. And Yawn does hit you. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to see. Okay, and now I am going to... I'm going to use a super potion on... You know, actually, just use a normal potion. On Yorvis, just in case. Okay. Alright. Scary face, that's completely fine. You can slow me down all you want. I was going to... If it wasn't clear, my thought process... a lot of the times I say... I assume you guys know what I'm thinking, and then I watch it back and I'm like, I did not make it clear at all what I was thinking, actually. I thought it was a little obvious, but no. And this might be that case. I was going to send out Blimpo because I was like, oh, dude, normal type, you can't Ominous Wind me, all you can do is Dragon Breath, and that won't do too much. And then I was like, oh, you're Fairy, I'll send you out, you can't be hit. And then I was like, oh wait, no, you're just Fairy. So you're immune to Dragon Breath, but not Ominous Wind. So, in the end, the situation is better because I believe Dragon Breath is the stronger one, but, you know. Alright, so we got 3 shakes with you awake, and 0 shakes with you asleep. Cool. Was kinda hoping for more, but I guess it's fine. I was kinda hoping you would stay in the ball now that you're asleep. You know, we managed to get 3 shakes when you were awake, so we really should be able to get you now. Okay, Giratina, you gotta stop, and you woke up already. Ominous Wind. Okay, Blimpo, you took that just fine. You took that completely fine. Good job, buddy. I was a little worried for you, but, you know. Go to sleep. You are fighting us so hard, we're out of Great Balls, down to 5 Pokeballs. You need to stay in. You need to remain inside the ball. Oh my gosh. Giratina, do you want a heal ball, buddy? Is that what you want? You want a nice pink heal ball? You can have it if you want it. I will go for it. No problem at all. Get in there. Get in that nice pink Pokeball. He's having none of it. Having none of it. This is our last chance. Odds are I'm going to cut most of that out because it's just throwing the ball, him doing nothing, putting him to sleep, throwing the ball. Okay. Giratina. Please, bro. I don't want to miss another encounter. I don't want to miss 2 legendary encounters in the first 4 episodes of a series. I've put you into the red health. You are asleep. The ball has done 3 shakes multiple times already. So it's time to join the team. I've used Giratina before. I've used other versions of you before. I get along with Giratina, okay? It's time to stay in the ball. I'm going to throw it now. Please, Giratina. Please, stay in. Alright, as a surprise to absolutely no one, Giratina is having none of it. And with that, ladies and gents, we're out of Pokeballs! Cool. Alright, well, alright, Blimpo's taking you out then. If I can't get your gosh dang butt in my party, then I'm getting your experience on my Blimpo. If I can't get your butt in my party, Blimpo is taking your experience because... Okay. Did that whole monologue. As soon as I start monologuing, I know it's not going to happen. Goodbye, another legendary encounter. At least Blimpo got a level off of it, I guess. That is absurdly annoying. I wish you would stop. Yorvis wants Water Pulse? Yes, you can have that. I will gladly give that to you in place of... should I get rid of Growl? Yeah, sure. Why not? We have Reflect. If I need another move to boost defense back, I can teach you Reflect. I'm pretty sure you were able to learn it. Okay. Well, that's a massive bummer, and yeah, I don't really know what to say other than to just go back and buy more Pokeballs, because we will get another encounter in the next episode, and yeah, maybe 2 encounters, depending on how fast things go. You never know. But I am very upset. That's the thing about legendaries, like, they should be difficult to capture, for sure. You should definitely not make it easy to catch a Pokemon. Like, the fact that 9 times out of 10, I throw a Quick Ball at Yveltal and Xerneas and they stay in, that's dumb and annoying. But they should not be so difficult to catch that I can burn through like 20 Pokeballs with them in red health and asleep and not get them. we can already afford 99 Pokeballs. Holy crap, dude. I'm gonna buy like 20. Like, it's dumb that I can put them to sleep and throw that many Pokeballs and they just still break out in the red health. Like, that's a step too far, but I guess that's just how it goes, so... Yeah, I'm sure that'll come as a relief to many of you because, oftentimes we start to destroy a Nuzlocke as soon as we get a legendary Pokemon. And I've gotten many legendary Pokemon, but it's not gonna happen this time apparently, unless the next one wants to be a legendary that runs away from me, which, I gotta be honest, wouldn't entirely shock me. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy this one enough to give it a like and share it, I'd greatly appreciate that. If you want more awesome Pokemon content, subscribe to help us both out. This has been the Silver Slasher, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.